Our ancestors caught dinner with pointed sticks, and tonight we ordered takeout sushi. Thus, it is hard to argue that the human animal of the Western world is getting tougher as time goes by, but the popularity of extreme races has exploded the ranks of folks eager to run across deserts or crawl through muck, or in tonight's case, race through the Amazon for a week on foot. It sounds like the Super Bowl of masochism, and ABC's Matt Gutman went to check it out for our series, Into the Wild.
Some go to Brazil for the pristine beaches, the famed cuisine, the exotic wildlife. We came for the pain.
Stand up, stand up. Whoa. Ow, ow, ow.
Oh my God.
Specifically, a soul-destroying slog called the Jungle Marathon. An ultra-marathon, 149 torturous miles over 7 days. Once a year, some of the world's most elite athletes pay thousands of dollars
Got my number.
to suffer through mind-bending agony in this jungle paradise.
Come on, guys, start.
Shirley Thompson runs the event, a veteran of multiple ultras herself.
Good luck.
She's got the build of a hummingbird, but the mentality of a drill sergeant.
2-hour penalty if you're late for the start. Wow, don't you look pretty?
A perfect place for a former beauty queen.
Well, I mean, even color coordinated and everything. Of course.
We arrive on day one, where we meet Dr. Julie Goldstein, a former Miss Florida and current veterinarian, running this race in memory of her dog, Strider, for whom she created the Wagstrong Foundation. And for folks like Julie, the marathon begins long before the starting gun. Racers endure multiple flights from Miami, Manaus, Belém, and finally to Santarém. A 3-hour spine-cracking Jeep ride, and then this perilous ride in a leaky canoe. Everything you need to eat, sleep, and bathe is carried in on your blistered back.
Oh boy, that's heavy. 3, 2, 1, go!
The first 2 days are a comparative cakewalk. Even though the swamps are impenetrable and the climbs endless.
This is tough.
It was just the start. Julie is already, well, bushed. She's emotionally fried. Her body is too.
What does this mean for tomorrow?
I gotta try to eat more.
That you're gonna run tomorrow?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not gonna stop you.
No. No way. No way.
But by day 3, runners are already exhausted, and they're not even halfway done. We had to get a closer look.
Yep, spot on.
That's front runner Dan Dillon,
1, go!
a Scot who spent a year training for this. The heat is searing. And in the terrain and the constant damp, the runner's feet begin to disintegrate.
That is nasty.
By now, the majority of athletes have lost toenails. One would lose 7. At checkpoints like this, they stop to rest.
What's it like to have your feet wet for about 6.5 hours?
Pretty gross.
Yeah.
You stopped for a pedicure?
I did. Look, and my toes are still pink.
We, of course, are traveling in style, for the Amazon at least, and our chase vehicle brings us miles into the rainforest, where the racers meet their next obstacle. Medics race to protect the gear, all the while treating racers limping across the day's finish line.
It's been bitten by one of the big old ants. Sometimes they leave their jaws in if you pull away quick.
The rain slows many of the runners down, giving me a chance to test this part of the course, and it tests me. Mud the consistency of quicksand nearly swallows our cameraman, Kenny Chow.
I got it. Dude, take this.
But 12 hours into this 3rd day of the race, still no sign of Julie. And then
Oh, I know.
we hear her before we see her.
You'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay, look, we've got 2 kilometers.
I walked with her the last 2 miles to the day's finish.
Okay. A little bit more. There's gonna be a couple logs up ahead.
And as we head to the medic's tent, it's all too much.
Stand up, stand up, stand up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Come on, take your time.
The blisters, the rotting feet, the hunger, and the bugs. It is the toughest day yet. 5 runners will quit tonight.
I just cried.
Well, it's kind of good. Yeah, we're sort of getting that message now.
We all bed down in our jungle hammocks. But Shirley's schedule is relentless. A few hours later, the runners are back on the course.
I didn't think you'd make it. You were so out last night, you were delirious.
I was, yeah. I think I was singing to myself. I don't know what was happening. Because I know I was a bubbling idiot, crying like crazy.
With the race winding down, Shirley gathers the remaining troops to discuss the final stages. Think Death March.
Total distance is 105 kilometers, and the course is open from 5 tomorrow morning until 9 o'clock the following night.
That's 63 miles of jungle, most of it overnight in the pitch black.
It's just a long way to go.
It's a long way.
And chances are, if things go well, I'll be going through the jungle around midnight tonight.
3, 2, 1, go!
The 5th day begins especially hot. And pretty soon, there's mass confusion. Markers are misplaced, runners are lost, others spend precious time backtracking. Even our chase vehicle conks out.
Does he really not know how to do this? You're joking, right?
And later, runners become very, very ill.
Go and get some doctors now.
Many are tired, thirsty, and angry.
Bye, Shirley.
As night falls, Shirley heads back into the jungle to find lost runners. Julie is also lost.
Nobody's here by myself.
She's been alone in the dark now for hours.
I don't want to be alone.
Okay, nobody's gonna leave you now.
I don't want to be alone.
I'll walk with you.
She's broken.
Everyone's quitting. I still want to be alone in the jungle.
Okay, well, we're with you now.
It's not funny anymore.
She makes it back to the checkpoint.
I was blowing my whistle for an hour.
Really, Julie?
I'm not kidding you, an hour.
I know you can do this. Absolutely.
But this would be it for her. Julie ends it here. In fact, only 13 out of 55 runners completed the full 7-day race. And Julie, well, she crossed the finish line, ceremonially running the last leg, despite the pain, flashing that beauty queen smile.
They pay for this.
Of course they pay for it. This is fun. Don't you want to do it, Matt?
Yes.
There you go.
Not really, but maybe. For Nightline, I'm Matt Gutman, somewhere in the Amazon.